So today I am going to show you how to do a leaf print. And for this project, you're going to need some washable markers. You can do it with regular markers. I found that they don't come out as bold or strong, but if you don't have washable markers, you can try regular markers as well. You're going to need some leaves. So I go out and I recommend some fresh leaves. If they're too dry, it's going to be brittle and crack when you try to color on them. And then you're also going to need to have some scrap paper that you can put down so that you don't end up coloring on your table. And then you're just going to want to place a piece of clean paper to use for your final print. So you're just going to set that clean paper to the side. You're going to select the leaf that you want to color. And I tried coloring both sides and found that coloring the back side of the leaf works a little bit better. So you're then going to take your washable markers or your markers and you're going to start coloring your leaf. You may color it however you like, but you want to make sure that you color it all the way to the edge of your leaf. But you also want to make sure that you are coloring quickly, because if you don't color too fast enough, then your marker will end up drying and will not print. So you want to work fairly quickly. Get those colors down there. It's alright if you go off your leaf, that's why we have the scrap paper. If you want to color your stem of the leaf, you can too. That will transfer as well. And so once you have colored your entire leaf, you're going to move your scrap paper aside, place down your regular paper, and you're going to place the colored side of your leaf face down onto your paper, and you're going to then press down onto the leaf with your fingers. Put pressure down all over the entire surface of your leaf. And just run those fingers over so that everything gets pressed down. And then hope that when you pull your leaf up, that it should leave the print of your leaf so that it looks something like this. And I'll bring it a little closer so you can see. So you'd repeat that process the entire over again. So get your scrap paper, place your scrap paper in front of you. Place your leaf back down. You can go back over and color it again, or you can choose to pick another leaf to color and transfer. So I'll just quickly color another one and show you. So again, I'm going to place it down on my scrap paper, and I'm going to pick up my markers, and I'm going to start coloring. Again, I'm going to color all the way to the edge. I also want to make sure that I'm coloring fairly quickly so that my markers don't dry up on my leaf. You can't see that because it's yellow, but it will show up on the paper. So I've colored my leaf. I'm going to move my scrap paper to the side, bring back the paper that I originally printed on, place my leaf down, and I'm going to press down, apply pressure to the entire leaf, including the stem, because I colored that. If you don't color the stem, don't worry about it. And then you're going to pull up your leaf and see your print. So that's what the second one looked like. Thank you. Enjoy and have fun.